When it comes to some VR games, life truly is like a box of bootleg chocolates. You never know what you might get. Other games you feel so confident about, you can stunt like Babe Ruth because you already know the developers that knocked it out the park. The latter is definitely the case for Dragon Fist Kung Fu VR, a title that tops my list of most highly anticipated VR games. Dragon Fist Kung Fu is a fighting game in the vein of, yes, I'll say it, Street Fighter. If you're one of the three people who watch these videos, you may know that porting such a fighting experience to VR is something I'm relatively passionate about. I don't want to get your hopes up too high, but this game, by far, is the closest we've come. And while you can't rip out a nigga's spine or drag an uppercut a motherfucker, I will say that it blends shades of both Street Fighter and the king of all fighters, Mortal Kombat, in one incredible package. Man, where do I even start? How about the combat? Dragon Fist takes a very straightforward approach to combat. It's simple and very effective. As the title suggests, you'll be doing the bulk of your damage via the hands. Push the touch controller forward to execute an open hand strike, or use the corresponding buttons to throw a punch or one of two finger-friendly attacks. You can finger poke a nigga in the eye, and I fucking love it. While the quest doesn't support full body controls just yet, Dragon Fist makes it so you can still use your feet as registered weapons. A simple pull down the right analog stick will throw a devastating kick. Not sure how they decide which leg they're going to use, because you can actually throw kicks with either legs. Conversely, pushing up on the stick performs a jump. Now you combine the aforementioned actions and you've got yourself two styles of jump attacks. Now unfortunately, jump attacks don't feel as smooth as straight up strikes, but damn, you feel cool as shit trying to pull all these maneuvers off. Dragon Fist shines in many areas where Virtual Fighting Championship, which I reviewed recently, falls flat on its face. One of these areas is special moves. Each character has their own special move, and some of them are pretty damn cool. For example, one dude brandishes a pair of Wolverine-like claws. Another bitch, who may be my favorite character of all, creates this little ring of fire around her that knocks the shit out of your opponent if they get too close. Special attacks last for a short period of time and require you to match the position of your fist with the controller pattern on the screen. The matching process is unique to the character, and some are easier to perform than others. This is honestly my only complaint about the game. Honestly, it's not even a complaint. It's just my least favorite thing to say. I just wish there was an easier way to activate these damn specials. Yeah, I suck. You wanna fight about it? Come on. Unlike the classic fighting game, Dragon Fist isn't exclusively a 1 versus 1 experience. Sometimes you have to duke it out with 2, 3, or more ninjas, so they're really adding up on the kung fu shenanigans. One of the most impressive elements of Dragon Fist is the massive character roster. There's probably close to 50 fighters to choose from, most of which are unlocked right out of the gate. It's tough to illustrate the variance between fighters in VR, but this game does an admirable job with the aforementioned special attacks and unique vulnerabilities. One of the female fighters is noted for having a weak throat. I saw that and started cracking the fuck up. I guess I'm a sick bastard. Whatever. Though I've got most of the roster on deck, I still haven't quite figured out how you actually unlock these characters. You know, like how to do this shit on purpose. At first I thought you had to get the number of perfect 3-star victories according to the amount specified for a given fighter. That doesn't appear to be the case. Like I've been stuck on 1-star away trying to unlock this one cat for a hot minute. Meanwhile, I'm dusting bitches left and right, and this motherfucker still ain't unlocked. I'm sure it's something I just don't understand about the process, but for now, the unlocking fundamentals seem hella random. Shaking my head right now. Anyway, you encounter opponents in sets, with the number of opponents varying depending on the stage. So one stage may have 3 opponents, another may have 4. But you have to progress through that weird ass star system I just painfully detailed in order to unlock all the opponents for a given stage. So keep that in mind. One of the more underrated feats Dragon Fist brings to the table is the fighting stages. These environments range from your classic boxing ring to a multi-level restaurant. The stage designs are cool enough, serviceable but nothing visually stunning. Where they really stand out though is the level interaction, which varies from one stage to the next. So on one stage you can walk up and slap a little training apparatus in the corner, and another you can bang on the ceremonial drums. Then on a restaurant stage you can actually take the fight upstairs and even grab a bowl off the table and smack a nigga in the head with it. Or you can throw it at him. That shit, I was like, damn, this shit's sweet. Lots of untapped potential here. In fact, I think a features wish list video for this very game is warranted. So keep an eye out for that. Last but not least, we have game modes. Dragon Fist offers a wide variety of ways to play the game. There's a classic arcade style, a mode where special moves are disabled, a handicap mode where all fights are 2-on-1, and even a ninja challenge where you battle against a seemingly endless wave of ninjas. There's also a custom mode that allows you to tweak various settings and make the game as easy or challenging as you wish. Speaking of difficulty, there is, I believe, 4 to 5 skill levels to choose from. My plan is to play the main mode from start to finish on each difficulty level. That's the honorable way to say I started on easy. Ha! And I guess that's about it. Dragon Fist Kung Fu VR. Definitely worth the wait for this level of virtual violence. Serves up a near perfect balance of fun and workout physicality. With so much replay value, I can see this one alongside Beat Saber in the rotation category I labeled for years to come. While it may not be flawless, I mean this shit is still an app lab for Christ's sake. It is very well polished and could easily flex on the main marketplace. The fact that it isn't means that it only gets greater later. And I cannot fucking wait. Peace.